What is up, all my Lost Ark gamers? Welcome back to another Lost Ark video. You already know, Friday. You don't need me to say it.
Previously on Dragon Ball Z.
I see a big money sign here. Dollar bills, y'all. I will update you all on the guest book. There's a lot of Vicuses sitting on things here. Not really sure what's going on. There's also this, which I'm not really sure what's going on there. Yeah. Let's check it out, Arkonomics. Arkonomics style, baby. Before we hit up the blue crystals, though, I do want to make you guys make sure you know about the bonus room. This is going to be lasting for a little bit over a month as of recording this. The main thing to note here is the bonus Wishful Amulet chest. If you buy the Sage, the Fions, and the Shards, you get a free amulet. It's a level 5 tripod for free. I mean, if you know, you know. But basically, just make sure you guys know about this. Blue crystals on North America West. Looking 3,900. Not too bad, not too bad. Haven't bought any in a long time, so... But it's been around this price for a while. Last time I bought it, it's been around this price. Obviously, new skins are not on the market yet. Let me pop back into the shop here. But if we take a look here, kimono sets will be on the market. Can't buy the kimono sets, but I think they're really nice looking skins. And you can see the pieces you get. It's a 4-piece set. Or martial artist, at least. I assume it's a 4-piece set for pretty much every class. There is no weapon either. It's just the skin set. It'll become tradable in 3 days from the patch. So the patch was on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday is when it becomes tradable, as always. Keep that in mind. If you're looking forward to the kimono set, it will be on the market here in a day. If you're watching it on the Friday. If not, it's probably already out, so enjoy. Now, let's get into the business here. Great Honor Leapstones actually had a pretty big spike on NA West for the first, I'd want to say like maybe half a day after the patch, maybe full day. These bad boys spiked up to nearly 20 gold, so almost doubling in price. If you sold it at that point, you made double your monies. I personally didn't manage to sell at the spike. I sold it like 13 or 14 gold each, still better than 10, 11. No complaints there. I kind of was saying you're probably going to see random spikes here and there, but I don't think it'll have any long-lasting change on the price. Marvelous Honor Leapstones are finally starting to go up now that I think a lot of people are finally honed up to 1490 and starting to get their Burrell 1-2s in and getting their first Burrell Shaza piece. That means they're going to be starting to use Marvelous Honor Leaps and Superior Rehas again. Blue fusion materials spiked up super high. As you can see, they peaked at like 24, 25 gold. They've slowly started to recorrect themselves. It's just supply-demand, people honing up to 1490 using blues, and then now purples are going back up because people finally made it there. And that sort of brings us to our first talking point here, which is this. I warned you all, these were like 450 gold yesterday. They've spiked back down a bit to 390, but still, if you know, you know. I warned y'all. I told you it was time to consider, you know, maybe buying some relics. And, you know, don't say I didn't warn you. Sometimes I'm right. Sometimes I'm wrong. But trade skill prices obviously spiked up because fusion mat spiked up. It's not much of a surprise here. Fish are still bonky as well. Fish, I don't know what's happening with fish. Maybe people just don't realize relics are better ratio for crafting fusion mats? And maybe the fact that fish... I mean, look at the fish. Can you really hate on the fish? Look at him, he's cute. Blub blub. Yeah. I was a fish in a past life, apparently. Don't worry about that. But that's sort of the expected outcome. At least it was sort of the expected outcome that I was saying with the patch and the honing changes. again, I think we'll see something similar for purples and Marvelous Honors when we get near / get to a con and Arrow. Arrow will probably do the same thing to blues and green honors, but to what extent, we'll have to see. We'll just have to see, you know? Obviously, honing rate up mats, all that good stuff. Nothing really major to talk about there. Whoop, I randomly hit spacebar. You hate to see it. But you kind of see here, obliteration stones. Like, I mean, pretty much all honing mats have made, like, a slow little recovery. Like, it's just basics, right? People hone, prices go up. People don't hone, prices go down. You buy the prices that are cheap, and then you sell them when people are using them. The hard part is figuring out when the prices are low, and they're not going to get any lower. That's the hard part. But that's why you buy a little bit of a thing at a time if you're going to invest, and then you sort of, you know, the old hedge word, you know? The H word. But, you know. What did I want to look at? There was something else I wanted to look at, but I cannot remember. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at consumables. Because obviously the price on consumable, yeah, look at this. The price on consumables has tanked. Obviously this is due to there basically being two separate states for a consumable, right? It's either tradable or it's not tradable. And if it's not tradable, it's tradable between your roster. So you can now roster store any consumable that is not tradable. So, obviously, tons of people probably had battle items scattered amongst their many alts that are just kind of laying there dormant and dead. And they were able to salvage these battle items, and I mean, the rest is history, right? Like, every single battle item has tanked, and it's not a surprise. I'm kind of surprised at how much some of these tanked. And then, obviously, purple and atropines, and also probably stimulants, yeah. These items did not tank nearly as much because, well, you take a look over here, where we go here. This little bad man. This little bad man is why that did not tank. You gotta use the good stuff here in order to, you know, kill it reliably. If you don't use the best consumables in big ol' hell mode, you're probably a little bit of a troll. So that's why that shit's going up. Kind of self-explanatory, but I think it's interesting to see sort of the price wave of everything else because of the tradable update. I find stuff like this interesting, honestly. Because I figured it would change it maybe a little bit, but I didn't expect it to be nearly this much. Anyway, last thing I want to check out is obviously level 10 gems. Always like to peep the level 10 gems, see where we're at. Honestly, doesn't look like the gems have went up too much. I believe last time we looked at it, it was 180, 185 range, and it's 189 for a cooldown right now. And I think it was around 400, 410 for a damage, so let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's gone up a little bit, but not by that much, all things considered. Interesting. Well, I think that's about it for this week's episode of the old Market Watch. Thank you guys for watching as always. Like the video, dislike, comment down below, all that good stuff. YouTube membership, help support the channel, stuff I make. Thank you to my tier 2s, Blitzel remixed my life, I'm Nufu, Era's like Peachy, and all my tier 1s, it's because Inner, Diz, Clouded, Dangerous, and Joxini. Thank you guys. Bye.